I remember growing up in Arizona, consciousness awareness. Before I moved to Seattle, when I was 20 years old, mostly involved girls. Working to meet a girlfriend. When single. Hanging out with girls in bars and hanging out with girls in restaurants and movie theaters and parks. And mostly next to a pool. Wearing bathing suits, bikinis. Drinking beverages. And now with the coronavirus pandemic, consciousness awareness on Capitol Hill in Seattle, when the birds aren't chirping and the squirrels aren't hiding from the bullies and the dominant drug dealers. It's like time. There's a clock. There's an end and sleep, a beginning and a morning. There's spaceships. There's oceans, planets, galaxies, and universes. And almost always, suddenly, a whisper, a voice, disrupting a trance, a well-timed moan, a well-spoken word. And most commonly, music to calm the mind for those who practice their psychology. And smoke their meth. And hit the crack. And puff their weed. Now. There's color. There's vivid, lucid memory. But unfortunately, when I step out in the world, to find food, mostly, there's graffiti awareness, there's feminist awareness, there's activist awareness, there's style awareness, gender awareness, flag awareness, required awareness, awareness limits, awareness dominance. Now, and unless I talk really, really quietly, I move around and I hallucinate. There's always someone listening. There's someone always passively observing to identify who's the disruption to the well-planned mental health services now. There's eyes. In stories about Chordoma. And learning firearms training with the Gulf War instructor. Martial arts training and practice, and lots of hours spent learning about Karl Marx and Che Guevara, communism and socialism, philosophy and theories about language, sound, echoes, noises and bombs detonating to achieve objectives and goals called another example now. And within and as consciousness awareness changes with the conditions involving disabilities, addictions, and violence, there's a non-duality. Having no mysterious self and ego following me, and no emotional mood hormone distracting me now. And most certainly, nobody to date, nobody to love, and no friends, unless I depart and go where there's shadows, conflict, and hostility now. No sex. No conversations. Other than making eye contact when necessary with the person who says they are a doctor of shamanic practice now. No inspiration, no motivation, no hope Barack Obama talked about when I was in college. No optimism. No social worker counselor who says I am a champion. Chordoma's dead. I killed that fucking cancer. That fucking cancer died in that fucking room. And that surgeon ripped that fucking cancer out of my fucking head. Tore that fucking thing out of my fucking skull. And then Dr. Manuel Ferreira Jr. did it again, and continues again, now. No picnics. No sitting by a pool. No going on vacation. And most obviously, no career. For someone who's mildly autistic and can't meet the social requirements and limits of time and energy and psychology now. And so when I don't make a video for school, and I don't record an image moving now, I try not to hear the coughs of tobacco lungs, the whispers and the talking and the voices similar to schizophrenia now. And when I can, I put my headphones on my ears, turn the music up loud, and wait for deafness to silence those who are obsessed with awareness. Now,